So let's get into December 2020 results meeting. How was our December? What do you guys think?
Our third best month.
Our third best month. That's it. Yeah, ever in our history. Third best month of 2020. Who does that in December? Nobody does that in December. So 253,000 being our third best month. And 250,000 for the third time only ever too. That's been a goal for us all year long, and for us to get into December, I think is something that we can be very proud of. So let's give it up for ourselves. We really finished the year strong. Okay, so we're gonna get to the winners right away because I want to talk to you guys about something important. Oh, and I also want to add something a little bit different for these meetings. It's not too much to ask for you guys. After the meeting, I spent some time, thinking about, hey, what I'm going to talk to you guys about. Some of the messages I want to say to you guys. Last month we talked about goals. After the meeting, if you guys could just write me an email, just like, hey, this is what I got out of it. Your number one takeaway. Hey, because of this meeting, I'm going to start doing this, or like I thought about this, how this is important, or whatever you got out of it. Just send me a quick email, so that way, I do meetings and it's not like, okay, forget about that. There's a little bit of like thought, like I could actually use this or use this information, and this is what I'm going to do with it. Okay. So I'll remind you with an email, but let's get right into the winners. All right, so the payment champion goes to Diana for the third month in a row. Let's congratulate Diana. One thing I'll tell you guys about the winners from last month is that, December, historically is going to be a month where people take breaks, totally okay, hardworking all year long, celebrate, take some vacations. It's also months where it's easier for people to get sick because colder weather starts happening. So usually attendance is something I already expected. I already told you guys, like, hey, December is going to be, the attendance is going to suffer, and justifiable depending on the reason. But the winners that I'm going to talk to you guys about all had a pattern of just having great attendance, and Diana was one of them at 102% attendance, third month in a row, and she is same thing I talk about every meeting, but she's doing her job. She comes in, gets on the phone calls, does her list, keeps learning. So someone I'm really excited for 2021. So let's get up for Diana again. And then the third place finisher, okay, we have someone who's never been in the top 3 before, 37,000. Okay, so that's a big number. I'll tell you guys who has had 37,000 at our agency. Okay, the list of the people who have done 37,000 or higher is Laura, Jasmine, and Blanca. That's it. Okay, so to reach that level on her 5th month since getting licensed, first month she did 3,000, second month 7,000, third month 11,000, 8,000 the 4th month. You add that all up, it doesn't even add up to 37,000. So in 1 month she did what she did in the last 4 months, and then all of a sudden, boom, 37,000. Okay. So I'm pretty sure maybe there's some questions about, okay, how did she do it? Anyone want to take a guess?
Stayed late. She was here every day.
Yeah, stay late. Yeah, you guys are just on it. Okay, stay late. Okay, having the late shift helps. Okay, 5 o'clock, people leave. People are calling us. Okay, people call us after 5 o'clock. They're serious about insurance. They're not trying to waste their time. They're like actually considering us if they want to quote at 5. If someone requests a quote after 5, they're not trying to just do it. And it was here. Okay, Saturdays. She was here every single Saturday, all 4 Saturdays. Okay, Christmas Eve till 3, New Year's Eve till 3. So that's 6 extra days. Her attendance percentage is the highest ever at 108%. So yeah, just being here. When you're here and other people aren't, that's when like, okay, who can I send the leads to? Or you pick up, other people are not here, or they're on the phones doing quotes, they're busy. Or you're gonna get people who have canceled and don't want to get a rewrite, or you have people that call and say, hey, I want to save money, and you just try to rewrite them on farmers. Just being here is sometimes like the difference maker, and I think this month really showed that with everybody that had crazy numbers this month is just being here. So 108% attendance and the late shift, that's gonna be great. Okay, so yeah, sometimes I feel like everybody could get better at sales. People could work harder, could do more follow-ups, but I do feel sometimes that there's a little bit of DNA involved too. Like some people just kind of have an instinct. Okay, we don't know it yet. but let's see what's gonna happen. Congratulations, made $5,800 in 1 month, just being 1 year here. It's gonna be great inspiration for newer people here, what you could do, because usually it takes time in this business, but to have good results early is a great sign. So let's get up for Jaylene. Congratulations. And yeah, really happy for her. I really want to also give credit to Alejandra for really helping her out this whole time. You know, a lot of hours of training, a lot of, you know, close attention when it comes to training. Whenever someone does well, it's always not an individual effort, it's always a team effort. So I want to give Alejandra a lot of credit. And I really want to just, you know, make sure we have the right culture of congratulating each other. You know, when someone does well, it's a good thing. You know, we're happy for them because that's making our team better. We never hate on people who are doing better and who are trying to come up. Okay, what we hate on is opposite, the people that are lazy. People aren't trying to do better. Because that's the culture we want to have. We want to say, hey, you're doing a good job, great. That's motivating me, that's inspiring me, I want to do better too. People aren't doing better. You know, some companies have it backwards where someone's doing good, they're like, let's hate on them. You know, they shouldn't be working so hard. Our company is different. We congratulate, celebrate the people that are doing well, and we hate, and we look down on, or we try to replace the people that aren't motivated and trying to do better. Okay, that's just one thing that I want to share with you guys. All right, so the second place agent is known for consistency, and December was no different. I mean, it's okay, you know. Jasmine said, hey, I'm gonna take a couple days off. Completely justifiable. Whole freaking year of work. You couldn't even take a vacation this year, you know, because during the summer because of what was going on. So it's like, you want to take a couple days off? I'm like, you don't even have to ask me really, you know. But still, 105% attendance. Okay, so she finished second in our attendance. November she was at 106%, so it's 2 best attendance month of the year she ended it with. Most phone calls. Okay, so one thing is, okay, you got to be here, but then what are you doing when you're here, right? You're making the most phone calls, 662 phone calls. Second on our team with phone hours. And yeah, just the consistency, because for the whole year she averaged 54,000. Okay, the year before that, 2019, was 38,000. And when I was talking about people taking their career to the next level, she definitely did that. And the number one sign of how consistent she was, she averaged 54,000. December she did 52,000. So she did what she averaged in the December. Amazing consistency, and someone I truly appreciate. So great job, Jasmine. There you go. So yeah, she talked about it before, but I want to just keep bragging about this because these numbers I'm really proud of. 90,000 for the whole year, which is over $7,600 a month, and December, no different. Okay, consistency. All right, agent of the month. So talk about another agent. I could just say like, okay, you want to take a week off, you want to go somewhere. It's like, freaking please do. You deserve it, right? You don't have to be like me. You don't have to, you know, be here every single day. 101% attendance. Okay, number 1 in phone calls. Let me ask you guys a question. Okay, so what would you guys say as a business owner is something that I have to worry about when it comes to employees? Put me in my shoes. Like, what do you think I have to worry about when it comes to hiring and, you know, having employees?
Like, if they're motivated.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect answer, Blanca. You know, sometimes I, you know, look around like, is this person motivated today? You know, is this person ready to go today? Not even today. Sometimes I'm asking them, is this person motivated this month? Because the motivation level could very differ. I have to worry about that all the time. My job, and I'm not complaining about it, it's just my job is to motivate and try to put people like, hey, you know, believe in themselves and all that. But one thing I could tell you about Laura is I never fucking have to worry about that. Because she is always freaking working her ass off. I'm so proud of, this is not the annual results meeting yet, okay, so we won't go there, but 100,000 in earnings, 8,000, that's over $8,500 per month. And same thing, okay, averaged in the end of December. So more to come when it comes to the annual results meeting, but for now, Agent of the Month award for 40 months in a row. Okay, that's over a year. That's over 3 years and 3 months, 4 months. So almost, yeah. So just incredible. I just Really appreciate you, Laura. Congratulations. All right, so those are our winners. So again, attendance, everybody over 100%. Blanca over 25,000, Callie over 25,000 to congratulate that. And Jaylene also for over 100% attendance. So we have a lot of good things to be proud of, okay? So yeah, we're gonna move on to 2021. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about how time flies. Everyone says that, right? It's 2021 already. Like, if you're old like me, 2021 sounds like something from a science fiction movie, like you never heard of 2021. Right? But time flies. One thing I can guarantee you is that time doesn't stop for any one of us. And I want to talk to you guys at the end a little bit about how to make time your friend. Because time could be your friend or it could be your enemy. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys about that. But let's talk about, what did we talk about last meeting? Do you guys remember? That's why I want you guys to maybe write down our goals. Thank you, Jay. It was the end of the year. So we want to talk about how important it is to set your goals for this year to keep you focused, right? Did you guys set some goals? Yeah? Okay, you guys hopefully set some goals. Everybody set goals though, okay? Let's say you go to the gym right now, you know it's packed. Everybody has goals. December 31st, January 1st, you have a goal, right? People start coming in on time now. And people are motivated, like more than usual. Like, okay, it's the beginning of the year, it's great. People are motivated, okay? You're ordering a salad instead of a burrito. Okay, people are just like motivated in the beginning of the year. Right? Oh, no, not that. But this could be maybe, you know, someone you know, or maybe you in the past, and me too, in the beginning of the year, I had these goals, and then like, what happens?
You start ordering the burrito.
You have to.
You're like, don't stay like focused.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Sometimes it takes 3 weeks. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks.
It's like the next day.
Some people it's the next day, right? I'm not just talking about food, but I'm just talking about just overall, you know, getting better, right? Everyone wants to get better every year because you either get better or you're worse. You don't never stay the same every year. Okay, so why is it that people can't focus or keep their goals? Because I want you guys, my responsibility as an employer is to help you guys win in life, and I'm trying to do my part of showing you guys what has helped me hit my goals in the long term. So I'm just trying to do my duty here. So what is it that people don't have that doesn't get their goals on December 31st of 2021? Motivation, okay. But hey, a lot of people are motivated right now, right? What is it that doesn't keep their motivation going?
Their discipline.
Their discipline, yep. That's, you can have motivation. You have to have motivation, but you have to have discipline to keep it going.
Drive.
You have to have a drive. It's very similar to motivation, okay? And then discipline is making sacrifices and doing the right things for the long term. But I'm looking for a word that I haven't taught you guys before, okay? Some people have bad habits. There you go. That's pretty fast. Last group, I had to help them a lot. So I want to talk to you guys about habits, okay? And break that topic down here, okay? Can you guys give me an example? Okay, first of all, what is a habit? How do you define habit?
Yeah, you can have good or bad habits.
What does a habit mean? What are habits?
Something you're used to.
Something you're used to doing? Okay, that's a good definition. I looked up in the dictionary, okay? A settled or regular tendency or practice, especially one that is hard to give up. Okay, that's a habit. Okay, so let's talk about good habits and bad habits, okay? What's a good habit? Let's talk about a work one. Let's talk about work one. Blanca, what's a good work habit to have?
Being ready.
On time, maybe? Yeah, being ready, okay. If you're on time every single day of the whole year, you make some extra money. If you're late every 15 minutes, if you're late, right? That's a bad habit, right? On time, that's a good habit. And you guys, this is a little preview of how habits add up. Okay, what's a bad work habit? Yeah.
Sitting down on your phone.
Okay, yeah. You could be on your phone, but you're working on your cell phone or you're entertaining yourself on your cell phone. There's a big difference there. I can't tell what you guys are doing.
Working online.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's just say bad phone, because it's a good phone. Okay. There's a bad phone. And then the opposite of that is like being on the phone working or hustling. Yeah. Good phone behavior. These are definitely.
That's pretty much your job.
Yeah. So some business owners, they're like, I can't get my employees off the cell phone. Like, if they're not on their cell phone, like, they should be on their cell phone, like, they're trying to communicate with people, So it's like the employees that are like, take their cell phone away. I'm like, dude, why would you do that? It's like putting them in jail. Like, you can't, like, you gotta give them like ability to communicate with their, clients and friends and family to sell insurance and service them. So I never got. So there's two different ways, but good phones. Sorry. Okay, so those are good, great example. Okay, what about you, Kelly? You could go personal. You don't have to be work. What's a good habit to have?
While work, being lazy at work?
That's a bad one, right? Yeah. Okay. Lazy, hustling. Give me a personal one, Jay.
Eating bad habit, eating junk food.
Okay.
Or
And what's a good one?
eating healthy.
Yep. These are just classic habits. And Laura, you could go either work or personal.
For either or?
Mm-hmm. What's a habit that you think has helped you?
Just being my own competition, I feel.
Okay.
Like coming in and like making sure that I come in with the I'm gonna sell today mindset.
Okay.
Instead of,
That's a habit.
like, what if I have, or like what if I don't sell? Like I don't I don't come in thinking that I'm not gonna sell.
Okay, so positive mindset maybe.
It gives you like more energy and positive.
Absolutely. That's a habit. Some people just come to work ready, like, I'm gonna sell something, I'm ready to go every day. That's just a habit. And some people have a bad habit, like, oh, what's gonna happen today? Oh, I'm just gonna come into work, see what happens. It's just a habit of repetition. Like every single day, Laura will come into work, be like, I'm gonna kill it today. That's just a habit that she developed, and you probably don't even have to like make yourself do that because it's just natural. Habit comes from the word, I think, is very similar to the word habitat. It's like your environment. And you create that environment where it's like, it's nothing weird for you to have to like pump yourself up. It's just how you are now because you've done it for so long. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about, okay, why is it so easy to develop bad habits, and then why is it so hard to develop good ones?
Because they're easy. The easy way out.
Easy, yeah, okay. It's easy to be late, okay? It's easy to be entertained on your phone. Okay, it's fun to be on social media. Okay, what's going on with everybody? Like, it's fun, It's easy to not do anything, and I mean, it's fun to eat a donut, right?
And it's easy to pick it up too.
It's easy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like cooking.
Yeah. I mean, DoorDash will bring a dozen for you right now. Okay, negative mindset. It's easy. Okay, and another thing about bad habits is that they give you instant gratification. You eat a donut, you feel good right away. Okay, you eat a salad, what happens? You're so hungry. Okay. All right. Okay. It's just like, okay, and we didn't talk about like, I think one of the bad habits also, and the good ones, is exercising. Okay, that's a big habit. Okay. Also self-care. Okay, it could be meditation, it could be reading, it could be writing, it could be art, it could be music, it could be like breathing exercise, it could be taking bath, whatever helps you like get a good mental state. Okay, that's self-care. Bad habit is not doing that, right? So these are habits, but the crazy thing about the bad ones are like instantly it just feels good. They're so easy, they're so fun. Okay, if you had a day where you just didn't go to work and you just ate donuts and ice cream all day and you got high and you got drunk, it's a freaking fun day.
But the next day, oh my god.
Now, if you came to work on time, did all your follow-ups, got 10 people to say no to you, and then got one sale, and then you stay a little late, and then you're okay, now I'm gonna work this Saturday too, people may say, hey, that's not fun, right? Because all the good habits, it's delayed gratification. You don't get it right away. You have to wait. And that's part of why people don't like having good habits, because they go to the gym for 2 weeks, it's like, yeah, nothing happened. What am I doing this for? It's good to be self-aware though. But one thing I'll tell you, Kelly, that the delayed gratification, the delayed results, they do come. It's just that patience of knowing and trusting the process where you have to wait for it, I think is what, younger people maybe struggle with, because they just want to have fun. And the older people, they have seen it come true. Like, hey, if I sacrifice a little bit, better things happen for me later on. Okay, so developing good habits is so crucial in what we're trying to do, because you guys, little, they seem like they don't matter. Because if you had a donut today and didn't work out, what happens the next day?
You gain a pound.
Do you?
One little bit.
I will.
Just one? Just one donut?
You're gonna crave another donut or something bad.
Right.
Because when I eat bad, the next day I come in and I'm starving.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not even that, but at the moment, if you eat one, you'll want another one.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what you need to have.
But what if you did it every single day for 365 days? You ate a donut and you didn't work. Turn into a ball. Okay. So that one thing doesn't make a difference. Even if you got drunk tonight and came to work tomorrow, you'll probably be able to sell. You drink a little coffee, you'll be okay. But if you did that every single day,
You'll take a toll.
you become an alcoholic. Huh?
Take a toll on your body.
You're an alcoholic at work.
Your health.
Yeah. That's how habits make a difference. Now on this side, if you did follow-ups for 30 minutes today, would you get a sell?
Could be, probably not.
Probably not. Maybe not.
There's a
But
possibility,
they'll
but
come. You'll get
tomorrow, there's a better chance you'll get a deal.
There you go. But if you did follow-ups every single day for the whole year for 30 minutes, would that make a big difference in your numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a big, possibility that you finish with a big year.
Yeah. Okay. So things that seem like they don't matter, they do, because at that very moment it doesn't make a difference. But if you stack it up for the whole year, it makes a huge difference. Okay, so I want you guys to develop good habits, because the good thing about developing good habits, I'll tell you guys, is that once you have them, you don't even have to worry. I used to worry so much about my results. I was so stressed out. Like when I was you guys have maybe seen me where I was always stressed out. Like I was always stressed out because the agency's not making a 7 figures. Like, well, I want the agency to make $1 million. I was like, that was like my goal for some weird reason. If I didn't do it for so many years in a row, I was like, why isn't that happening to me? What's wrong with me? Like, I'm stressed out. Okay, once I have good habits, 2019 we did 1 million. Last year we did 1.5 million. This year I want to do 2 million and more. I'm not even stressed out anymore. You know why? Because when you have good habits, you just trust it. Your habits are just going to take you there. I'm going to work hard. That's just a habit that I can't even get rid of even if I wanted to. I'm going to focus on getting more leads. I do that every single day, where I'm trying to find better ways to get more leads for the agency. I take care of my employees the best I can, absolute best I can with the purest intentions. Try to find better, good people. I feel like if I do that, it's just like I don't have to worry about the results. I don't even have to set goals almost. Like I know they're going to happen because the habits are just going to take me there. And that's what I mean by having time your friend, because once you have good habits, time is your friend. Time is going to help you. You guys get it? Because time doesn't stop. Now, if you have bad habits, time is your enemy because you're going the wrong direction. You don't like time, because the more time passes, your habits are going to determine who you are. Your habits determine who you are. What about that concept? If you work hard on time every single day, you're gonna be like, I'm a freaking professional. I'm a hardworking professional. It gives you an identity. The habits are who you are. If you're a lazy person or being on the phone all the time eating junk food, that's who you are. That's who you become. Yeah. Literally, your habits determine your whole freaking being. your identity. Okay, so that's how important habits are. Even though how small it seems that habit doesn't make a difference, it actually, how big it is how who you actually become. All right, and I want to talk to you guys about a little bit more about how those small differences could make a big difference too, because we talked about, how the bad habits, right? So if someone came here and said, hey, there's 365 donuts, eat it all at once. What would you guys say?
I don't fit.
Right? Or how about 365 beers? Let's all drink it right now.
They'll die.
I'll
Die
die
too.
Right?
I'll be dead by tonight.
So that's why it's kind of like, why would we do it every day, right? And let's go the opposite way. Okay. Let's say you worked your ass off all year long. You got paid, everything. December 31st, you come to your desk and there's a bag on your desk. You open up the bag, what's in there? $50,000 of cash. How did I get this? All right, this is just a make-believe story, okay?
Yeah, are you gonna put a bag?
He's like, yeah, they're gonna work your ass off this whole unit.
And I say, hey, that's for your extra work. You worked hard this year. Okay.
You'll be the best spot.
This is a make-believe story. But let's say, hey, you know what? Actually, change my mind. Can I have it back? What would you guys say?
No, you gave it to me.
All right. What about your coworker was like, hey, can I have that?
No.
No?
Over $100.
Just 100?
I'll buy you dinner for drinks.
What if like she was like, come on, we like help each other out. Can I have half? Like, she didn't even work that hard. It's just-
No.
No?
Like, nope.
What about your sibling then?
No. Nobody.
Your mom?
Nobody. I'll give my mom.
Yeah.
No.
I give her like 1,000.
You guys are tough. All right. Well, the reason I say that is because sometimes we're taking that $50,000 away ourselves. You know why? Because if you break it down, it's only $130 a day. Come on time, sell one extra policy a day, get one extra roll, 15 minutes of overtime, maybe extra Saturday, $130 a day. Can we do that? If you break it down that little? So sometimes by us not having good habits, that's how much you're giving yourself a pay cut. So if you're not gonna give it away, don't be sure you're not the one taking it away from yourself.